Hey everyone, and welcome to Ray of Temperance. Today we're going to be doing a pick a card reading on what your spirit guides have in store for you. What do they have plans? What's going on? All right, so we have two groups. We have group 1 and group 2. Group 1 is accompanied by a clear quartz cluster, and we have an amethyst quartz cluster as well for group 2. Okay, timestamps will be listed in the description box, and I'll try to put them in the comment section as well. Also, before I do begin, I do want to mention that information on private paid readings will be listed in the description box, as well as information on how to win a free reading giveaway. I do want to mention also that I do have a summer promotion going on from the beginning of July all the way to the last day of August. All my readings will be half off. And yeah. Hope to hear you soon. And also you can find me on Purple Ocean at Ruled by Temperance. Those are much cheaper readings. They're shorter as well, but either way, I'll be more than happy to do readings for you wherever it is. All right, so we're gonna get started. Hello, group number 1. Let's get started with you and see what we can do. All right, so I'm gonna put your crystal over here towards the back. All right, and we're gonna get started. So we're gonna do our usual 12 card spread. Okay, these cards are on the littler side, so shuffling may be a little difficult, so I'm just gonna do a quick shuffle since you're watching this versus being off the screen shuffling. Now with these, because it will be hard to just let them drop, I'm going to pull and place. All right, so let's see. Let's get our 12 cards. Chariots, 2 of Cups, Temperance, the Star. So already I can tell for you, group number 1, your guides are putting pieces together. There's something or someone that they want you to meet or bump into, so they're plotting the pieces for you. So it looks like you may be interested in love or have been looking for love, or it could be something that you've just been very interested in. It could be a career path, or it could just be something that you've been really looking for. Like, really looking for, and your guides are starting to put the pieces together. They're going to start directing your path. They don't want it to take a long time, but you have to keep your eye open to the signals that they leave for you. All right, I'm going to push them forward. They're small. All right, so that's what it looks like what they're doing. All right, so let's pull the rest of them out. So you have the Emperor, the Magician, King of Cups, the 8 of Cups. Okay, let's get our last 4. The Ace of Cups, the Lovers, the 3 of Swords, and the Fool. See? Kind of figured that part that much. Let me just pull these a little closer. Sorry for the turbulence. All right. Hold on. All right, here we go. So we started off with the Chariot, the 2 of Cups, the Temperance, and the Star. So I mentioned that your spirit guides are starting to put things together. They're starting to mend the pieces to your puzzle to get where you want, right? So it looks like this can go several different ways. It's depending on what exactly you're looking for. So if it's love, they're setting the pathway to your partner, hence the Two of Cups. If it's something when it comes to career or just like your success point, it's trying to put the pieces together, get your path right, so that you can meet partnerships and some sort of boost to help you along the way. That's what they're doing for you. Temperance is telling you to just go with the flow and follow their direction, because they're, again, setting the pieces for you, right? The Star is them telling you that you're going to be very satisfied. It's your hopes, right? Your dreams, what you want, right? They're going to help you set up that path to get there. Notice how the rest of the spread has a lot of cups, and then towards the end we get to the Lovers and the Swords, and then we end off with the Fool. All right, I'm just gonna leave this like this. So we go into the Emperor, and what they're telling me is that you need to be very stern and make sure, again, very blunt, and try to do what helps them get you to where you got to go, if that makes sense. Your guides are obviously going to help you, but you have to work with them, not have them work for you. So again, they set the pieces. You need to take direction, and you need to be very stern and follow the directions. They're going to put all the pieces together with the Magician here. They're going to give you every single clue that you need, but it's up to you to keep your eyes open. That's very typical and modern to say. Modern. That's not what I wanted to say, but it's very, typical to say, yes, you need to keep your eyes open and follow, but that's what they want you to do. The guides are going to give you a butterfly crossing you. That means that you're going in the right direction. You're doing a good job. It's just all these different clues. If you see the time is 4:44, you're doing a good job. Just keep the clues out, and they'll give you the direction that you need. The King of Cups is saying to keep yourself, well balanced and don't fall under the cracks, because what eventually ends up happening is that you start getting desperate and you start getting like, what the heck, and you just start getting nervous, and it becomes too much. Know that you need to get your emotions together, build up your confidence and your self-esteem, and hold your desperation in. Understand that they're going to make things work for you. Things are going to be very, very, very easy. And we get to Eight of Cups, which is obviously always meaning leaving, right? That's you starting to get rid of those emotions that we told you need to really get it together. You have all of it together here now, and it's time to start going. You're going to go from this Eight of Cups to the Ace of Cups, which is now you're going to start being creative. You're going to start seeing things clearly. You're going to be you got to bring yourself to a positive energy. You want to make sure that you always keep yourself in that aspect. Eventually, you're going to get to your end point. You're going to be experiencing a few things that they want you to know is that you're going to, if you're looking for, love, and your guides are helping you with love, they're going to help you now bump into your partner, but it's now time to keep yourself in that positive energy. Don't let the past relationships get in your mind, or don't just let anything influence this connection severely, right? You want to make sure you keep everything together, and how do I put this? And don't put yourself in a predicament where this other person that they finally bring you to runs away. Because this person is going to be there. Your guides are going to help you get to them, but you cannot scare them away. Because once you get to them, it's up to you. And that's when you have the Fool. Because now it's up to you to do the rest of the work. Right? They help you get to where you got to go, but it's up to you to get, to do the rest. Now, again, when it comes to career, this is partnerships. This is that advancement that you get, but also understand too, you don't want to burn bridges with this Three of Swords here. You want to keep yourself, again, in the positive in a positive mindset, and allow yourself to feel like this is going to work. And then again, finally, you have the Fool, which indicates, you're on your own, right? It's time to take this journey, be open-minded, and just go with that, just go with the flow. Just, again, remember what the guides told you and go with the flow. Okay? I do want to note that there's a 3-month period here from the Chariot to the Fool. They want you to understand that patience is going to be your guide, right? Maybe you want to start also getting into meditation, also just balancing chakras, just connecting to your third eye, because that's the only way you really understand and see what your guides are telling you and what direction they're pushing you in. It's all up to you. And if you allow yourself to connect within spiritually, you'll also allow yourself to see your spirit guides, see their messages, see their direction that they give you, and you'll make this 3-month span turn into a 2-month span, right? So if you just go with the flow, it's going to be 3 weeks. If you go with the flow, it's going to be, if you allow yourself to connect and meditate and just do certain, just exercises to connect to your third eye, it'll be shorter. All right. And it's easier said than done, to be honest. But yeah, that is the direction your spirit guides want you to go. All right. And I hope that you are able to take this message in, accept it, and use it to get to wherever it is that you want to get to. Your spirit guides are going to be working in your favor, but remember, always, always, they work with you and not for you. All right. So group number 1, that is your reading. And if this reading resonates with you, you know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe to this video if you have not already subscribed. Follow me on Instagram at Ray_of_temperance. Also, you can find me on Purple Ocean at Ruled by Temperance. And again, information on private paid readings and free reading giveaways will be in the description box. There is a promotion going on for the summer. And yeah, may you be filled and guided with peace, love, and serenity. Bye. Hello, group number 2. Let's start with you and really just see what your message is. What do they want to tell you? All right, so we have our amethyst chunk here, and we're going to move it back here. These cards are very tiny. So we're going to do a 12-card spread here for you. And let's get started. I'm going to do a quick shuffle, so sorry for your ears. You can double tap. I think it'll skip 10 seconds. So since these cards are small, I'm not going to just let them fall out because they will fly all over the place. So we're going to do a 12-card spread, but I'm just going to pull the cards out for you, okay? So we have here the Fool, the Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Wands, the 5 of Wands. These cards are very tiny. So I'm probably going to put them up to here. Okay, then we have the World. We have the Ace of Cups, okay. The Page of Wands. The 7 of Pentacles, patience, letting things happen. Nice. Then we have the Queen of Wands. We have the Ace of Pentacles. The 8 of Swords. And the 3 of Wands. Interesting. I do want to point out there's a lot of wands here. So they're trying to state that they're going to bring a lot of opportunities your way. It looks like there's maybe a lack of, motivation within you to do things, and it looks like that's the direction they want you to do. They want to motivate you to do a lot of things, right? So we have the Fool, which is starting brand new. You just don't know what direction to go. It's all about taking risks, but you have to take that first step, right? And we need to get the wheel of fortune moving. The wheel needs to start moving to get to wherever it is that you want to do. So the guides are going to start putting things in front of you like bait, right? Think of a dog, right? In order for them to start moving, you got to give them a treat, or to train them, you have to treat them whenever they do a good job. So they're going to start baiting you, not in a bad way, but they're going to start baiting you to start making you move, right? We have the 10 of Swords, right? Eventually, that's you finally breaking free from these things that are holding you back. Your heart chakra is going to be activated. Notice the green that's holding the bundle of sticks. Your heart is really going to help guide you in what direction you're going to go. It's all about what is motivating your heart right now. And it's all about you really figuring out what you want to do in your life, right? So we have now the 5 of Wands. We need to clear your mind, right? You dropped all those weights that you've been holding on to. So now you have all these weights off your shoulders, but now you need to clear your mind and start opening up and realizing what it is that you need to do. What do you need to fix? What do you need in general is the question here, right? We want to find everything that completes you, right? We move down to the world, and the world is going to be on your side. The universe is going to be on your side. You need to be able to figure out what exactly it is that what motivates you. Okay, again, what it is that motivates you is going to be your bait, for sure. Think of it as why the nut is here. The nut is what squirrels go after. Always. They can be in danger, they'll definitely go after that nut. All right, so that's going to be your bait, right? And then we move into the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is going to be an overflow of happiness. You're going to start seeing things happening along the way when you start going after this, right? Let's use an example, right? So you're looking for a promotion at work, right? That's what you want. You want a promotion at work. You want more money to come in, right? Your guides are going to start putting things in your way to bait you and start motivating you. Stay that extra half hour to make sure that things are done clearly. Your work is getting done. Perform, do your part. Your guides are going to start, influencing whoever it is that they need to influence to start recognizing your work. They're going to start seeing, oh yes, look, group number 2 is doing, is going above and beyond. Let's see, how long this lasts, because unfortunately that's how it works in the business. They'll see it, they'll recognize it, but they want to see if you give up. Do not give up. And that's the main message that's going on here. Do not give up. So you starting something, do not give up on something. You're going to keep going forward. Whatever it is that you want, do it. Do the extra work, but don't tire out and give up, right? Then we eventually get to the Page of Wands, and that is that person or whomever it is that, let's say at work, or it could be a loved one or so on and so forth. They're going to start recognizing, and they're going to start really appreciating your work, your extra work, right? The extra mile that you put in for your friend, for your lover, for some person that you're trying to be with, for work. They're going to start recognizing the extra work you're doing and the extra mile that you're laying out. And they're just going to, again, like I mentioned, they're going to be like, all right, let me see how long this lasts, because if they tire out, then what happens if I actually give them this promotion, or if I actually give them that chance? They're going to go back to normal, right? Exactly. So they want to make sure that you just keep doing what you got to do, and you keep doing it and don't stop, and you don't give up. They don't want to see that you give up, especially your spirit guides. Your guides do not want you to stop doing what you're doing. They want you to keep going. Stay focused. Stay strong. Do not give up. Eventually we get to the 7 of Pentacles, right? And that's allowing things to manifest. Things are going to start growing now. You're still working hard. You're doing the extra half hour. You're doing the extra hour. You're filing everything away. You're cleaning your station. You're, making sure that your whomever it is good. And it sucks because it feels like you're just doing extra work. But with time, they're going to start realizing, okay, I really do like group number 2. Group number 2 is just the great. I'm using career as an example. Group number 2 is just is putting in the extra hour, doing, making sure that everything's in stock, making sure that the computer systems are filed, or just whatever it is, right? Then we get to the Queen of Wands. That is you getting your wish. They're going to start pushing you forward, right? They're going to be like, all right, group number 2, I want to talk to you today. See me after work. Last things you want to hear when it comes to work. They're going to bring you into the office and they're going to be like, group number 2, I think you're doing amazing work. I really appreciate you staying, the extra half hour that, you need to be able to make sure the work is done. They're going to now offer you a new position. I think, we have this position open and we want to offer it to you. Here's that Ace of Pentacles, which is that offer, that new offer, that start of a new journey, right? Now you get this, you get it, and it's time to keep going. You don't want to fall victim to your own mess up, right? The 8 of Swords is where you start feeling trapped, or you're just, putting yourself in jeopardy, and you're not putting anyone else in jeopardy. You're putting yourself in jeopardy. You don't want to put yourself in that predicament. The guides want you to know, keep focused. Don't feel like now you got your promotion and stuff. Do not fall backwards. Do not fall backwards, because you still have more on the horizon. They want you to know that this is still just the beginning of what they want for you. The 3 is, they're still building. There's still more to go. There's still more land out in front of you that you need to explore. So this is step 1. You get that promotion, you get that money. Now there's a new aspect. That's what they're trying to tell you as well. There's something else that you now need motivation to do. You got your promotion at work. Now it's time to get something else, right? You need that motivation. You have that motivation. Now it's time to start taking on those things. And that's where we end off here, because there's still more to come. But now that you had your guidance to get to where you want here, now it's time to use that guidance that you learned to get to this point to do everything else that you want to do. If that makes sense to you. All right. So I used career as an example for this reading, but this could be anything. This is to get to your loved one. This is to get to, a new home. Just things that you need to do. You need to allow yourself to break free, remove these stresses, and really just use things as motivation. Things are going to push you forward. You got to do the extra work, pretty much is what the message is here. Do the extra work, and your guides now, again, will work with you to get them, right? And I really want to stress this in this reading today, is that your spirit guides will work with you, not for you. So if you don't put your part in, they're not going to do anything for you. All right? So they're going to set the pieces, but you have to put everything together. You have to do the work. They'll make the work easier, if that makes any sense. All right, group number 2. So that is your reading for this pick a card, and I hope that this reading does resonate with you. And if so, like this video, comment down below, let me know that you picked group number 2. Also, if you have not already, subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram at Ray_of_Temperance. Find me on Purple Ocean as Ruled by Temperance. Information on private paid readings will be in the description box, as well as information on how to win a free reading giveaway. Remember also that for my private readings, there is a promotion going on for the summer, half off. And yeah, maybe filled and guided with peace, love, and serenity, group number 2. Bye.